it's Casey the Game Nerd back at you with another pickups video. My last haul, I went all the way to Portland, Oregon, a 3-hour drive from where I live for this haul, but it was well worth it because it was over 150 games and it cost me $300. And that doesn't even include all the accessories, 2 box systems, including one PlayStation 1 sealed and a Neo Geo CD, which is a pretty pricey system, and that was complete in box with 2 controllers. That's something right up my alley because I collect for the Neo Geo MVS cartridges. So the Neo Geo is just awesome with all the fighters and shooters and beat 'em up games. So I'm really excited to play that. So in the comments below, tell me something that you've picked up lately that's something for your collection or something you've been meaning to play, something that your friend suggested and you were pretty surprised about. Let me know. I'm just curious what everyone else is getting. So if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and enjoy. These are all the N64, regular Nintendo, and Super Nintendo games that were included in the lot. Also included was 1 GameCube game and 2 Famicom games. There's 95 games total here, and I can pick and choose maybe 5 of these boxed N64 games, and it would be equivalent to how much I spent for the entire lot, making the drive definitely worth it, driving down to Portland. Now let's start up here, and there are 30 box N64 games starting with Wayne Gretzky, 3D Hockey, Kobe Bryant in NBA Courtside, Nuclear Strike 64, Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Bass Hunter 64, Ready to Rumble Boxing, A Bug's Life, World Driver Championship, 007, The World Is Not Enough, NFL Blitz, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Pilot Wings 64, Wave Race 64, Quake 2, Aero Fighters Assault, Supercross 2000, Disney's Tarzan, WrestleMania 2000, Duke Nukem 0 Hour, Quest 64, Jet Force Gemini, Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards, Star Fox 64, Yoshi's Story, Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, Hybrid Heaven, and South Park. Here are the loose N64 games, nearly 50 of them. Now these ones over here that are stacked are mostly common games. Even these ones down here are pretty common, but I'll go over these. We got Penny Racers, Excite Bike 64, Forsaken 64, Rugrats Scavenger Hunt, International Superstar Soccer 64, Virtual Chess 64, Cruisin' World, Rush 2, Tonic Trouble, Blast Corps, Blues Brothers 2000, Buck Bumble, got a Game Shark Pro, and we got Duck Dodgers, which is a pretty pricey game now. It's like $40 and up on eBay. If you guys know why it's gone up so much within the last 6 months to a year, let me know because I'm curious. Now for Super Nintendo games, he didn't have a lot that he threw in. We got F-Zero, Rocky Rodent, we have an F-Zero sealed, Street Fighter Alpha 2, complete in box, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, and he threw in a couple of Famicom games. I'm not sure what this is, maybe Gundam or something. If anybody knows, comment down below. This one, I'm not sure what it is either, but I thought it was cool. We also have 2 copies of Mario Duck Hunt, Tecmo Bowl, Super Tecmo Bowl, and we have, this is pretty cool, it's action replay for specifically for Pokemon. So there's exclusive codes for Emerald, Fire, Leaf, Ruby, Sapphire, the pinball game, and some others. We also have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, a Game Genie, and a non-working Super Mario Sunshine. He said it doesn't work, so maybe I'll try to get it resurfaced, but for now it's at least a case. So those are the 95 games. Alright, these are the remaining games, systems, and accessories from the Portland haul, and in total there are over 150 games, and I paid $300 for the lot, which made the drive worth it because that's less than $2 a game without even factoring in all these accessories, these guides, these box systems. I mean, take a look at this PlayStation. This isn't just a box PlayStation, it's a sealed box PlayStation. I mean, this must be worth a pretty penny here. Then we also got this Neo Geo CD, and you don't see this very often because these are imported from Japan, and the shipping alone from Japan is going to cost you like $50 or something like that. So buying something like this from Japan is going to cost you somewhere around $200 just by itself. Unfortunately, when I tested this Neo Geo CD, it had some issues reading the discs. I tried a couple of the Neo Geo CD discs and they weren't working properly. So if any of you guys know somebody that fixes Neo Geo CDs, let me know, because I'd love to get that working. So let's go over the games. We got Xenosaga Episode 2, Final Fantasy X, Suikoden Tactics, Assault Rigs, which I'll be trading to John Riggs from Rig Games. He asked me if I had an extra copy of that, and now I do. We got Kalik, the DNA Imperative. Then we got all these strategy guides. We got Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, Dark Cloud. We got Cartia, Alundra 2, and Legend of Mana. Got some Xbox and 360 games here. We got Virtua Fighter 5 online, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, Monster Garage, Star Wars Battlefront 2, which has been going up in price because of the movie. We got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, Def Jam Fight for New York, and a Game Shark for Xbox. Moving on to the PlayStation games, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. We got Rival Schools, which is an awesome fighting game. Tobal Number 1, Crash Team Racing, another Crash Team Racing, Galarians, this is a sealed copy too. We got Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy Anthology, so all those are greatest hits. We also have Driver 2, Croc, Time Crisis, Resident Evil 2, Namco Museum Volume 3, just a disc, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22, Nightmare Creatures 2, The Weakest Link, which is sealed, and we got all these demo discs. Not sure what to do with these. PlayStation Underground discs, and then some of them are just random game discs. Won't go over all these, but if you guys collect those, let me know. I can trade them. We got Parasite Eve for PlayStation 1. We got Crazy Taxi for Dreamcast, Pac-Man World for PlayStation, another Crash Team Racing, Crash Bandicoot, Ridge Racer, all those are loose. We got an NES cleaning kit, complete in box. And then these are the Neo Geo CD games. We got Galaxy Fight, King of Fighters, what is that, 94, Samurai Spirits, Gone Gone, and Fatal Fury 3. So, I mean, most of these are fighting games. I'm looking for probably some shooting games, Metal Slugs, stuff like that. So I'll pick those up once I get that Neo Geo CD fixed. Then we got some 32X games that were also included. We got Tempo, BC Racers, Mortal Kombat 2, NBA Jam Tournament Edition. We got some Sega Genesis games, Soldiers of Fortune, Championship Pro-Am. Got Ren and Stimpy. What is this one? Robo Kid. Then we got some Mega Drive games. We got Sonic and Tails, so Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Rocket Knight Adventures, Landstalker, and then this is a pretty cool accessory. This is a DDR pad, but you use your fingers instead of exercising and using the dance pad. So if you're lazy, this is the accessory for you. So again, these are all the games I got from that haul. I would make that drive again for a lot like this, especially at that price. Hey, hope you guys enjoyed the video this week. Next week I'll be showing you some items I picked up from my friends. We did some trades and I purchased some games from my friends, so stay tuned for that. Thanks.